So, a new video in 2028. What's all that about? Well, I found like the Philosophision concept was a bit restrictive. You know, I still want to make raps as DJ Blythe, but I don't want to make them all about philosophy now. So I've rebranded, as you can see. I'm now DJ Blythe, and as well as the usual philosophy and religious studies raps, you'll also be getting rap-a-tap-taps all over the place, educational and not. Such as this video. Now, I have to give credit to someone here. This was a suggestion of Strategic Master. Go check out his YouTube channel, link in the description. And he said I should make a video on the Teletubbies. Now, Teletubbies, everyone loves them, right? Don't seem like a point of controversy. Nah, you haven't been around for the 2015 reboot of Teletubbies. It is shocking. Let's go through a few things. Number one, look at the sun. I mean, it looks more like the rising sun of Japan. I mean, the rays look like they've been drawn with a ruler. I mean, compared to this masterpiece, I mean, how have we gone backwards in our CGI abilities? I mean, look at this wavy, beautiful masterpiece. And then look at this questionable piece of artwork. Secondly, Nunu, you know that lovable Hoover? Yeah, we all love him. He's well loved. Loved by the British public. Blue, isn't he? Yeah, he's blue. Not in the new series. Apparently, kids of this generation don't like the colour blue. Yeah, outdated. Back in our day, blue was all the rage, but not nowadays. And apparently one colour won't suffice. So he's orange, pink, and gold now. Which seems totally unnecessary, and I don't really see why they decided to ruin our childhoods like that. And thirdly, there are now these creepy CGI babies in Teletubbies. I mean, I don't really want to think about it because, as far as we're aware in the world of the Teletubbies, only the Teletubbies exist, and I don't want to have to think about them reproducing. Also, I always thought that the Teletubbies were like children. I never thought of them as adults, despite being massive, and they actually had to get giant rabbits to kind of cancel out the size of the Teletubbies. True story. I always thought they were children because their speech isn't very developed. They say "eh-oh" instead of "hello." You know, I always thought they were little children's chums rather than adults. So, another reason why I don't want to think about them reproducing. Also, again, going backwards in CGI, look how... I mean, it's honestly hard to look at them. So, ranting about this on the internet is one thing, but I decided to rant in a more personal way. I'm going to write an email to the creators of the Teletubbies reboot and see what they have to say for themselves. It is complete. And here follows the email. To whom it may concern. Gotta be formal and polite in these things. I was hoping to get some answers surrounding the recent reboot of Teletubbies. Tinky Winky Dipsy, Lala and Po. Back in 1997 they started their show. Everybody loved the Teletubbies having fun, up until the show ended in 2001. Everyone was sad, the world was as blue as Nunu. Without the Teletubbies, what on earth will we do? Let's fast forward a few years until 2015, when the show was rebooted by Daryl and McQueen. I say rebooted because it is just not quite the same. They have the same characters, they have the same name, but there are a few differences that I'd like to point out. I'll try not to scream and I'll try not to shout. What the flip is up with that flipping sun? Looks like the razor been drawn with a ruler, that's number one. Number two, what the flip has happened to my Nunu? He's orange, pink and gold now. I mean, what did you do? Thirdly, the Teletubbies have flipping babies now. I mean, horrible CGI babies too, wow. I always thought that the Teletubbies were young though. Look, they can't even properly say the word hello. I definitely didn't think they could procreate. That's kind of messed up on multiple levels there, mate. But other than that, yeah, the series seems okay, but I'd rather watch the original series any day.